Oh my goodness. We getting into this joint pretty late in the week, which is kind of ridiculous. Yo, everybody, welcome back to the EDC podcast. My name is Ian Dunlap, also known as E Don't Care. We get into the podcast this week pretty late. It is Saturday. It's Saturday that we recording this podcast. I'm still dropping next week, scheduled time, like Tuesday to Thursday. The podcast will be dropped for you guys, but this week we got to it extremely late. But I still wanted to get to it because I haven't missed one yet. Consistency is kind of what I've been going for as far as making sure one is uploaded at least every week. So, like I said, we dropping it just because I need to make sure we was dropping it, bro. We needed to drop one. But anyway, I hope everybody week was good. Hope everybody weekend is going terrific. I actually, with Dev today, I actually played in my first golf tournament. First ever golf tournament. Bro, it was actually pretty, it was more, how can I say this? I did better than I thought I would, given the circumstances that was going down. So, just to give a little detail, my home golf course is John F. Burns. It's on Grant, and I forget what the connected street is, but it's right off Grant in Northeast Philadelphia. It's a pretty solid course. It's a solid course. I'm not gonna say pretty solid or cold or whatever the case is. I only played at probably 4 or 5 different golf courses, but Burns is pretty solid. Like, especially if you learning how to play, or if you've been playing for a while. It's a variety of shots that goes through this course. It's not like the course is very well mixed up for you, so you definitely get crafty in this course. But what I'm saying about the shots is like, it's not all right to left for the full course or left to right or whatever the case is. It's a mixture. It's a solid mixture for it. But anyway, I digress. The course is pretty solid, but I've never played. There's certain tees that you play on if you're not into golf. Just giving you a heads up. There's different tees that you play on each hole that are for different skill sets, I should say. For people with different skill sets. Like, you have the very close tees, which is for like children. Then the next set back, I'm not sure if it's for ladies or seniors or maybe both or whatever the case is. But then back after that, it's like average Jews. I'm sure this is how it's going. Average Jews are just guys. And then the furthest John are for like pros, I believe. Or at least for like skilled players. I'm going to say that. Pros or skilled players. One of those. Or amateurs. Pros or amateurs, right? Today, like I said, me and Dev, we participated in a golf tournament at Burns. It was called, we assumed that it was going to be a scramble game. Excuse me. Scramble, if you don't know, is basically me and Dev, we each hit a shot, our first shot. Because we're a team, we'll pick whatever ball we want out of our 2 shots. And we'll say, yo, we're playing from this shot right here. That still counts as 1 shot for us. That's what we thought we was playing in today. Turns out we were playing better ball, which is we both play our own ball, and we just see who has a better score at the end, and we just use that score type shit. That threw us for a loop early in the game. I'm talking about we check in this morning, and I'm like, hey, blah 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 blah. Ian Dunlap here for 8:41 or 8:47, I think was that tea time. 8:47 tea time. I'm itchy. I'm sorry. My body's like reacting to the heat crazy, so I just took a cool shower, but I gotta stop itching. Yeah. So I check in. I'm like, Ian Dunlap, blah blah blah. 8:47 tea time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just checking it. Dev come check in. We warming up on the greens. We like, see how these Jones rolling. It's morning time. We should have took that into account. Kind of messes up during the game, but we warming up on the greens and stuff. We go to check in. Before we go check in, while we warming up on the greens, we see everybody hitting from the pro tees, even the kid. I'm like, oh, what's going on here? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my distance ain't up there like that. Dev can get up there like that, but it's like wary if it's out there too long. Like his shots, if they too long of a shot, get a little wary. I gotta stop itching, dude. Get a little wary. So I'm like, dang, bro, it's about to get sketchy out here. I'm like, I don't know if he playing that the whole game though, cause I see people on this other hood, they playing the whites. It is what it is. You get up there, boy will tell us from the rip, yeah, guys, one, it's not scramble, it's a better ball. Plus, we're playing from the blue tees all around, all throughout the course. Blue tees, bag Jones, the farthest Jones. So from the rip, I'm like, ew. Yeah, man, I'm like, ew. Either like my golf game is solid, but I'm not the longest hitter, so I'm like, god damn, like they just cooked me, right? So, like I said, it's my first tournament. I did better than I thought I would, especially with us playing from the farthest tees. So, like, throughout the course, I'm basically just smacking driver. Hopefully, I'm carrying it, and my distance is actually getting there pretty well. So, I'm feeling it right now on distance. So, it's actually getting out there for me. Carrying it with the driver. All my shots was pretty consistent throughout the day. Like, I fatted a few Jones, but fatting it, for people who don't know, is like when you dig up too much dirt behind the ball before you hit the ball. That's fatting shots. So, like, definitely fatted a little bit too much for today, but it was pretty consistent. So I was able to just make an adjustment, carry out my time on the course. But as far as first tournaments go for me, I feel like I did pretty well. Now, if it was scramble, I feel like we would have did way better, because Dev is a longer player. Like, he hits the ball a little longer than me, and when we get close, I'm actually pretty solid. So, like, I feel like we did pretty well, but we would have did way better had it been what we thought it was. You know what I'm saying? So, not harping on that too much, because it's just like, I mean, you make the adjustments when you get there. You just go with that. Like I said, me and my first tournament, I was glad that I had to play my shots anyway, honestly, just to see where I had to end up. I only lost about 3 balls today, which is pretty solid. And one of them I just tossed because it got dropped in this like lagoon type thing, and I was just like, I'm not digging it out. Like, I could have I got it out, but I was just like, once I got it out, it just was trash. So I was just like, nigga had this ball. You know what I mean? Nigga had that ball. Like, it ain't that big a deal to me. They got that joint in speed. But other than that, like, I lost 2 other Johns, and I forget where I lost my other ball at. But it wasn't too bad where it was just like left and right. It was just like one got pond, like in the water, and the other Jones I think just went to the woods somewhere. Like, it wasn't that crazy. Like, I hit it and I just couldn't find it. Well, a lot of people lose their Jones where they just hit it, and if they don't see it when they go up there, it's like, it's runs. It's checkmate for them. Big checkmate. But yeah, man, that's how my day went. My first golf tournament. I'm actually pretty excited to get that through, get that under my belt, because I want to play more tournaments. Maybe some solo Jones too. Get better and better with golf, because like I said, today was that's the best I felt, and it's all considering me going from the back tees. You know what I'm saying? If I played the way I did today from the regular tees, I'd be like, oh, it's trash. But keep it in mind, I'm playing from like an extra 30, 50 yards back. Some of them holes, they was pretty far back, yeah. So extra 30, 50 yards back, like, I'll take that every day of the week. You mean? Every day of the week I take that. So, and also, yo, there was free food there for us. Cajuns, my people. Let me tell you, these niggas wasn't wearing gloves. I don't know if that's a white thing, or what that is. If you serve food You should have on the gloves no matter what's going on. No matter what, I don't care what color you is. I don't care what's popping. That's just common courtesy to whoever got to eat the joint. You mean whoever got to eat the joint? Now, unless you in your crib cooking, whoever in your crib, they eat whatever you give them. You know what I'm saying? But if you out public type vibes, you serving, gloves should be head on, bruh. This lady all is 77. I don't know if I don't know what she did with her hands. Give me the ergs right there. One of them, I chugged it. I just couldn't think about it no more. Because I thought about it while I was eating. I'm like, dude, that shit right in the trash. Right in the trash. Because that's trifling, man. I don't know what they on, but that's big trifling. Big trifling. But other than that, y'all, I had some stuff to think about and talk about while I was at work. We be having like, I don't know, man. I think I'm just one of those people that love to think. I'm not necessarily thinking like off topic, but just love to like ask certain questions that's like probably not being thought about. Cause like I think I told y'all before, like my mind's always racing with ideas on stupid stuff, useless stuff. I'm big useless thinking out here all the time. Like I think at work, like one of these days, we were just talking like ultimatums always coming across my mind, like whoever did something horrific, like a superstar or something like that. What was the breaking point? Like for Chris Brown, the Chris Brown Rihanna situation was one of the topics we brought up. Like, if you could go back in time, would you change? Like, would you prevent Riri from getting cooked? But we don't ever experience Chris Brown art at all. Singing, dancing, none of that. Acting, none of it. We don't get any. Chris Brown doesn't exist, but you prevent Rihanna from getting beat. Are you stopping it? I don't think I'm stopping it. I low key don't think I'm stopping that. Say goodbye. Excuse me, or yo, whatever one is called. Run it. Give me that. Fame album for full through. Turn up the music. Don't wake me up. Wait for you. Like, come on, wall to wall. What we talking about? Winner. Come on, Winner's not even the top 10. Still, she ain't you. What's the joint? Look at me now. My language. Fuck you back to sleep. Or back to sleep is probably what it's called. But you get what I'm saying. These is bangers. We gonna stomp the yard. We don't get stomped the yard. As trash as the movie may come out to a lot of people, we don't get that. If Riri don't get punched on, I think I'm letting that punching happen. Now there's a couple people at work that was like, I'm not the biggest Breezy fan. What? Like, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, real life, real talk. Like, Shorty's was passing out over Breezy. But as a kid, I'm like, this bull breakdancing is crazy. I wanted to dance like Breezy. From the rip, I'm from here. Neck moving, I'm from here. Like, come on, like, you can't give me that. I'm not a big Breezy fan, like, especially around my age. Like, we wanted to dance like Breezy. He can sing too. I never fanned over his singing like that, but he can sing for sure. But dancing, we want to dance like Breezy. He definitely get the ladies for sure. Like, I don't think it's homo to acknowledge that a brother get the ladies by the looks. Smart Chestnut's a handsome man. Chris Breezy's a handsome man. That's all I'm saying. It's not drawing to say that to acknowledge someone's a handsome person. So we all wanted to get the shorties like Breezy. Like, damn, if the shorties come on, like, come on, like, what are we talking about? What are you talking about? Not a Breezy fan. You don't get none of the music. I break up with a shorty over say goodbye every day of the week. No matter how many times it breaks my heart, just to hear the song. I wonder if that's why he don't perform it, because it breaks his heart every damn time. Every damn time, because that song was like, oh, that Shorty could break up with me using that song, and I'll be like, I understand you. Shorty could break up with me using Say Goodbye, and I'll be like, I understand where you coming from. You go live your best life. I'm gonna get better. With no problems asked. No problems talked about after you break up with me with that song. Or for Shorty hollered at me with yo, I think I said yeah. I'll be like, what's up? What's up? You know what I mean? Like, or just getting ideas as the bull on the other end. Getting ideas from the songs. Breakdancing like Breezy at the parties. Not even breakdance, but getting me a little move, just a little, you know what I mean? Just a little movement on the joint. How many of us tried to do the handstand off of Stomp the Yard? The elbow sliding handstand, Joe? How many of us try to do that? Like, what are we talking about here, bro? And he hoop. Come on, man. We all letting Riri get punched on, whether y'all like it or not. Riri's letting Riri get punched on. Riri is letting Riri get punched on. She's letting it happen. I guarantee it. I wouldn't even trip if somebody asked her, yo, would you let Chris Brown punch on you? Just so he can exist, or what's the vibes here? Even though she made emergency room after the punching. Sorry, guys. Bevin's quenching. Even though she made emergency room after the punching, I think Riri is allowing that beating to happen. First of all, it wasn't a beating. It was a fight. She's allowing that beating to happen to let Chris Breezy exist. They on good terms now too. So like, for her to say I don't want him to exist, I think that's out the window, guys. Now, when I brought this up at work, I told y'all two of the boys was like, I ain't letting Breezy beat on Rihanna. I'm not a big Breezy fan, which is all cool. But then one of the boys brought up the Michael Jackson vibe. But it's like, how many young boys? If it is true, which I don't know. I don't think so. I'll take that stance. But if it is, let's say it is, how many young boys did it take for you to be like, I can't listen to Mike. He too drawn of a cuz. He too drawn. I think my number, I got a number. I've been thinking about it for the past few days. I think my number, might be 3. 3 youngins for me to ignore all of Michael Jackson. 3 youngins for me to ignore. That means the first 2 get through. I must be like, dang. Here's how my brain is working. At one young boy violated, right? And one young boy violated, I'll be like, dang, what? That don't even sound like him. What? That ain't happened? No way. No way that happened. No way that happened. That's at 1. No way. I'm big denial. You know what I'm saying? Big denial. No way that happened, man. Are you serious? Young boy gotta be lying. Like, what? What? You know what I'm saying? That's at number 1. Number 2, I'm gonna be like, and mind you, these are hard facts. He did. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. He did. Not, oh, it's still up in the air or some shit like that. Hard facts. At number 2, I'm gonna be like, oh, that's so nutty, bro. How he keep, like, what is going on? What is this situation? Keep putting this up? Why he doing this? He need help. We need to help this brother. I'll be putting those marks on. Number 3 is that's when you gonna be like, yeah, he on some weird shit. Like that's the way my mom worded. It get to 3 of them, just because of how like I don't know how to say it, man. How I guess how unbelievable it could be, or no, how I guess it's based off their character. Like you would never expect that from them. Never. Like I couldn't see it. Like when the Breezy Riri situation happened, I was in denial of that joint for a while. I was like, nah, that's not what happened. Who else was in the car? Yeah, man, like, who else is in the car? Who else was in the back? It was a Lambo. Who in the trunk? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on in this joint? Car accident. That could have happened. Or she got beat up before she got in the car. Anything. Like, what transpired? I'm saying big denial. Like, nah, Breezy couldn't do that. Nah, he too thorough. He too cool. Why would he do some stuff like that? You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know, man. Them ultimatums they be catching you though. They be catching you though, cause I couldn't even find an equivalent to that, to like Breezy. I guess the equivalent is like no, that's fucked up, but no, I guess the equivalent would be like OJ. Not the equivalent, but like same type of situation. How many murders he getting slitting by with? Let's say he's acquitted. Let's say he's acquitted from the trial, right? Innocent. Next week, Bull died on the same bus as OJ. It's only him and OJ on the bus. You know what I'm saying? Like that type shit. Like no accident, nothing like that. Bull just died. Nobody know what happened. OJ get off the bus scot free. We in court again. OJ, we saw you grab Bull's shoulder and then he died. He died automatically. What'd you do, OJ? That shit right there. That would be like, what did he do something or like what's the vibes on? Like what's going on here? That's the type of shit that'd be like, it's questionable at the least. You know what I'm saying? So like that's another one where it's like number 2 is still like, did he do something or like it's just a hard coincidence or is we not vibing? Like what's this about now? But yeah, so like that's basically how my mom worked with those things, like letting certain things go because it's not a morality thing. And then they had the thing like apart from superstars, apart from superstars and like entertainers and everything, like yo, say you, your spouse, and your sibling go out, your sibling the same sex as you, and your spouse and your sibling let you know why y'all out. Yo, we smashing each other, big smashing. So, I think the stipulation was you got by it. Stipulation was you got by it, which makes it dumb easy to me. But I still want to ask this question. I will hope y'all answer in the comments and everything. You get by it for whatever reason. Y'all, what's it called? Y'all hiking. Both of them dickheads fall off a cliff or something like that. Both of them fall off a cliff. They both need your blood for blood transfusion. All y'all got the same blood type. Rare as it is. You know what I'm saying? Need your blood for a blood transfusion. Who you giving it to? Spouse or your sibling? I'm giving it to my sibling personally. Because at that point, if that situation ever happened, it's on you for picking the wrong spouse in my eyes. I feel like that's on you. You brought the wrong hoe into the family, or wrong boy into the family, or whatever the case is. Your sibling is your sibling regardless. They're trash for what they did, for sure. Trash. But you can't get rid of your sibling. It's kind of ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? That they handpicked by God himself. You can't get rid of your sibling. Yeah, I don't know what it is, y'all, but I'm like, I get really, my skin goes crazy when I'm in the heat. That's why I always got a like Arctic breeze in this joint. Cause my skin goes insane in the heat. Insane. Like y'all see my arm right here? Y'all see that? Ridiculous. Swole. Like, why? I don't get that, bro. It's so annoying. It's so frustrating. I thought it was eczema for the longest time. It's not eczema. It's like heat rash type vibes. It's like heat rash type vibes. Like, the only way I calm my skin down is by wearing long sleeves and shit of that nature. But I put on sunscreen and everything, so I don't know what. It's not sunburn. It's just like literally like a heat rash. Just crazy. But yeah. Ultimatums always had me dying. Like I said, I love doing those jokes. I'm actually do some now. And next week we're gonna start back up with like the guests and everything. Cause I had someone on for this week, but they was involved in like a wedding and everything. So I think she just basically got tied up in that. Hopefully she can do it next week. I ain't saying no name just because I have no idea if they BSing me or what's the vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm dang. My arm's looking crazy. But yeah, I don't know if they BSing me or what. So I'm gonna just keep it cordial until then. Right now I'm gonna do some this or that stuff. Hopefully I can find that page that I was on because they actually got some fire Johns. But yeah, this is page on Twitter called this or that, and they go crazy. Let me see what they got. All right, so look at this. Starting off cheap, you mean? They got potato chips or French fries. Personally, I think. Dang. So wait, is this all potato chips? Because then we gotta go potato chips. It's too much of a variety. If it's all chips, or if it's straight regular potato chips. Because it just says chips and then fries. Dang, if it's all chips, like that mean we including Doritos, Hot Cheetos. If it's shit like that, give me the chips. Give me the chips every time. Cause that's too much of a variety to trash that for some French fries. Even though French fries, you go cheese fries, loaded fries, nacho fries, you know what I'm saying, crispy, not crispy. You know what I'm saying? Like you got some options with French fries, but it damn sure ain't no chip options. Chip options is a lot. Chips are a lot of options, bro. That's broad as hell. So yeah, give me the chips, man. No lie. Oh snap! We gotta drag down. They don't do as many as I thought they do. I thought they would be uploading them way more often, but they don't. They kind of suck. Let me see. Heaven or hell? You gotta go to heaven. If you pick hell out of heaven or hell, what the hell is wrong with you? Hell by itself is literally what you don't want. That's literally like, what the hell? I don't know. It's a lot of ladies that I know that love the heat on hell. Maybe they ass should go with no problem. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they ass should go, no questions asked. Straight to hell. Catch that. Put the heat on down there. You be cool with yours. You know what I'm saying? Then he never get off. We got soft or crunchy tacos. Yo, I had a beef with somebody the other day because they don't believe a soft taco is a taco. I'll tell y'all right now. I like the soft tacos. The soft tacos, they ain't never done me wrong in my life. They ain't never done me wrong a day in my life. Them hard tacos, they do me dirty every time. I don't get how you can be the fan of the crumbly fall to pieces, never stay put together taco. I'll fight for the soft taco every time. That thing stays together. And you can roll it up into a burrito if you want to. What are we talking about here? Not a burrito. You can roll it up into like what's it called? Like one of those sticks from 7-Eleven. I forget what they call it. Those Jones though, you can roll it up. Even if you don't roll it up, leave it as a taco. It won't fall to pieces. It's soft. It just stays. It doesn't fall to pieces. The hard Jones, I gotta turn him to the side bite him, make sure the rest of the Jones stay in there, cradle it like this so it don't fall out. Like, come on, bro, it's too much. I'm a soft taco shell boy over the hard taco shell boy. Fight me if you want to. Fight me. Because, like, the hard tacos, like I said, that hard taco shell is flimsy. Not flimsy in form, flimsy in stability. You bite that joint, it's runts. It can break into a million pieces if you want to. If you don't want to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that joint is not sturdy whatsoever. Soft joint, yeah, y'all say it's flimsy, like it stay limp, but it ain't gonna fall to pieces. It ain't gonna fall to pieces on you. It ain't gonna fall to pieces. So for reliability purposes, the soft taco shell is the way to go every time. And for flavor, the flavor you can whatever you put inside the taco, the soft taco shell soaks that shit up, and it becomes the soft taco shell. It's like water. It forms to it. It forms to it. Now I will say, if you doubling up, you got to make sure the hard taco shell is on the outside of the soft taco shell, not vice versa. Not vice versa. If you doubling up, you want to make sure it's there, but it's still gonna fall to pieces on you. So what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, just get the soft taco, bro. Just get the soft taco shell. That Jones over that any day of the week. If you got a beef with that, you let me know, cause I don't care. They got Oreo flavor battle, vanilla or chocolate. If you pick vanilla, use the spawn of seed. You was the spawn of Satan if you pick vanilla over chocolate Oreos. Are you insane? They shouldn't even made vanilla Oreos. They should have just made cookies. That's what it's called. It's just called cookies. Cookies with cream in the middle. Nah, Oreo has to be chocolate, man. They did that so people wouldn't feel upset about it, outraged. How you just gonna have the chocolate boys, not the vanilla boys? Chocolate is what sells the money. Chocolate is what makes the money. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? You mean chocolate is what makes the money? I don't really got nothing much to say about the Oreo, because that's such a ridiculous topic. Why we even talking about vanilla versus chocolate Oreos? Ridiculous. Next up, they got Mario versus Luigi. Mario wins that hands down, but let me tell you something. I'm a Luigi fan. Even for Halloween this year, I'm being Luigi. Let's see if my friends listen to the podcast and they find out who I'm in, but I'm being Luigi for Halloween this year. I told Satara she could be Mario if she wants. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely being Luigi. That Mario and Luigi movie was so fire, bro. So fire, yo. If you didn't see it, go watch that, John. First off, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Big funny. Like, that John was so cool. I love how they, it's not a spoiler, bro. That John been out. If you ain't see it, you just ain't seeing it. But I love how they start out basically just explaining their livelihood. Like, yo, these two brothers run a plumbing company. They solid plumbers, but shit just don't go the way sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And then they lay out like, yo, Mario, you always stand up for your brother. Like, you the tough one, but you holding your brother back, kinda. I honestly didn't like how they made Luigi out to be like the scaredy cat brother who not standing up for his own. Like, Luigi been him. Every time I play a game where it's Mario Brothers, I'm Luigi every time. Luigi. I mean, Waluigi's stuff too, but I'm Luigi every damn time. Luigi's cool. He's been cool. But yeah, they downplayed him, but that's just my bias saying I ain't like that. But nah, man, I love how they laid everything out. And then like Bowser, Jack Black is Bowser. It's probably the funniest shit I've seen all year. Jack Black's really a jerk, bro. He's really a jerk. I think Seth Rogen was um Donkey Kong, which was funny as hell too. Funny as hell, man. Only people they didn't have in there was like I didn't see Waluigi or what's his face or Yoshi. I don't think I saw Yoshi. I didn't, right? Waluigi or Yoshi. But like the superpowers that they get in that joke, oh, the movie is just so good. I hope they run like a series of them, cause it's just like there's so much you could do with the Super Mario Brothers. So much you could do with those Jones. I seen 2 other movies honestly that I wasn't a fan of. I seen in recent Mulan live action, and let me get to this, bro. Mulan live action hurt my feelings, bro. Number one, Mushu wasn't in it. Well, Mushu was in it, but he was like, they changed him instead of being like a talking little lizard Dragon Ball. They changed him from that to being like overseeing Phoenix type thing that didn't talk or anything like that, or it was just an overseeing Phoenix that looked over Mulan. You know what I'm saying? That was number one. Number two, Cricket wasn't there. Cricket was not there. They changed the story of it so much that it was just like, why call it Mulan? This is not Mulan. Like they kept the narrative of daughter go out to fight the war for her dad. She get made out. She saves the country. The country loves her for it. And she brings honor to her family. But the details of it was just like bro, like they trashed it. Like first off, it wasn't a musical, which I wasn't mad at. I was not mad at it, but it was more so like they tried to make it more realistic. However, they made it less realistic at the same time. Like Mulan in the animated series, if you don't know, let me lay that out. So Mulan in the animated series, in the animated movie, if you don't know, the little Chinese lady who not that she didn't want to like be like a lady and shit like that. She just sucked at it. Like shit would happen where it was just like, this isn't my main priority to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like my main priority isn't to look pretty. It's just to live in this joint. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was her kick. Then like she was about to get matched up. Something happened again where this Cricket was running wild. Cricket, here we go. Cricket running wild. She gets the Cricket so he don't run wild on the lady. Messes up for the matcher in the community. Falls to pieces. So Mulan like, damn, I fumbled the bag again. How I keep fumbling the bag on this thing? Like I don't want to fumble the bag. And then like her dad's just like, yo, how you drop? Like her dad's upset that she keep fumbling them. How you can't get matched up? You look nice. You look nice. How you can't get matched up out in these streets? You're not applying yourself. That's what I'm thinking. That's how her dad taking it. So she like, mind you, the still animated series. So Mulan like, yo, man, I get what you're saying. Like she's not against being a lady. It's just like, it's just not her. It just so happened to not be her. You know what I'm saying? In this Mulan live action, she's totally against it. Like she just wants to run wild in her community. That's her game. She just runs wild in the community. Like, and she's like, dang, it's just who I am. Like, why ain't nobody accepting me for this? This is what I got going on. Not only is she running out in her community willingly, she has what they define as a great power, like a superpower type vibe. Give her superhuman abilities. That's not Mulan, bro. Like, straight up, unless this is based off the story they based the animated series off of. Unless I'm missing it. Somebody let me know if I'm missing it. But in the story, again, Mulan never had no special power or nothing like that, bro. She got everything from the muscle. From the muscle. From the gutter. The gutter, if you will. She got everything from the gutter. Mulan's like, yo, I gotta learn how to fight. I gotta lift these weights with these boys. I gotta go crazy. She got it from the muscle. So anyway, animated series. She ruins everything. Her dad pissed off. Like, you can't get matched up. Ain't nobody trying to hit. What's going on? You know what I'm saying? She like, I don't know. Then something goes on where the country gets sprung into a war by this evil dude, which they actually did a good job of portraying, I say, in the live action movie. He was pretty evil and all that. But they messed this shit up too. Let me tell you. So her country gets sprung into a live war, and her the leader boy over there was like, yo, we need a son from every family to make this army. Go get him. Mulan dad don't got no son. Mulan dad only got Mulan. Let alone in the animated series, he only has Mulan as a child. In this live John, Mulan got a baby sister. Where this whole come from? Where she come from? Where she come from? Because in that sense, it's a different vibe. It's like Mulan in the animated series, she's the only child. She felt the pressure of being something for the family. So you've seen that background of it, like, oh, she feel the pressure of that, like either she gotta marry, she has to marry somebody. Honestly, in our culture, she has to. That's how she brings the family something. She has to locate. And in her mind, she's like, that's not the only. I can bring this family something on my own. Like, I can do that. So you seen it. You seen the Will turn. You like, I respect her game. I respect her hustle. The live action, I didn't respect her hustle. Like, everything's set for you. You really ain't got to do nothing like this. It's insane. Only thing we respect that they kept it the same was when he came to the families for a son. Animated series, Mulan saw her dad. Like, yo, you can't do that. Dad was limping with the cane. He walks up, grab that joint, animated series, grab the note, put the cane in the wife hand. All right, let me go work out. I'm cool. Walk off strong with it. I respect her dad in the animated series. So thorough. In the live action, he go get the John. He falls on his way to get the John. He falls on his way to get the John. And the boy was like, yo, you don't got no son or nothing like that? Like, you shouldn't be fighting in this war. The boy who giving him the note, they shouldn't even care. They shouldn't even care. So in the animated series, they wasn't on no, like, because he never fell. They was just like, oh, here you go, Fazil, you thorough. Go ahead. Take that. You show the camp. Straight up like that. Like, it wasn't no questions asked. Like, yo, you supposed to do this. We here for war. Let's go. You ain't got no son. Too bad for you. You on that. And in the live action, John, they like, bro, you don't got a son to do this, John? They showing concern. Like, they showing concern. They should have just told him, nah, man, bro, you cool, bro. Like, no. Keep it hardcore. Keep it hardcore so we can respect Mulan's decision and be like, I gotta take this, John. I gotta take the rap. But anyway, that's what happened. So in the animated series, her dad takes the John, walks off, cold shit. He thorough. Live action, her dad falls grabbing it. They show concern for him. He like, I got it. Walks off with help. Bitch boy. Like, nobody respects her dad in the live action show. Nobody respects it. Then that goes on right there. Mulan try to talk to her dad at dinner. In the animated John, she talking to him. She like, how can they make you go? You 88 years old type shit, right? And her dad just unconscious. Hey, it is my duty to do this, blah, blah. She like, you already did your duty. Like, you 88. 88. You know what I'm saying? She giving it to him. He finally had to go, yo. Like, yo, he was so thorough on the animated John. I'm like, why couldn't they transfer his thoroughness to the movie? He was so thorough. Like, yo, I'm doing this. I'm the man in this John. I'm fighting for my country. If I gotta die, then I die for this John. Which is essentially his message to Mulan in the second John, but same time they kept making it like he got two daughters. So here's the background. Like, in the animated John, the father was coming off as like he got one daughter. She got one job. He's still holding everything else down. You got one job. Go get matched up. Thorough, right? And the live John, he got two daughters. So he's just like, oh, Mulan's just my child that's just not going to do what to do. The other baby girl going to do it. She cool. She going to do it. She got it going on. We cool over here. He's like more laid back, which is not a big deal. I'm just nitpicking at this point because I'm really hurt how they did this movie. So like, so after that, so Mulan see her dad Bull like holding the sword up. He's shaking. In the live action joint, he's shaking. In the animated joint, he can at least do a couple moves. Little moon dance, if y'all remember that joint. He from here with the sword. And then he hold it out, and then his arm starts quivering. He like, can't hold it out there too long. I'm a little old. You know what I'm saying? Mulan see him. He put that joint up. He walk away smooth. You know what I'm saying? So Mulan go. She go pray to the spirits. You know what I'm saying? She praying. She figuring it out like, I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to go. She strap up, get the sword and all the armor. She's going in the middle of the night. Her dad immediately, her grandma. I don't think was the grandma in this John, cause I don't remember. I think I do remember her grandma a little bit, but her grandma in the animated series wakes up because the spirits wake her up. So she like, oh, what's going on? She running to the parents middle of the night. Soon as she did. Yo, Mulan is gone. She's gone. Parents wake up in a huff. Dad running after her. He running with the cane and all that. Mulan falls outside. This is when we see the dad fall. Running after Mulan. The live action had none of this. The live action, they woke up on the calm Sunday morning and was like, what the hell is going on? Where's my armor? Then they saw the joint and they said, Mulan gone. No urgency. No urgency. Mom goes, we gotta tell someone. Dad goes, they gonna kill her if we tell someone. I mean, we still got other baby girl over here, but Mulan she's gone. She's done. Meanwhile, animated series, it's still nighttime. Dad goes to pray. Like, yo, please look over my baby girl. Because they gonna kill her if they find out. And she's gonna have them find out. She's trash. She fumbles every bag. They're gonna find out. Please protect her. So with that prayer in the animated series comes out Mushu. The one who carries the movie. He carried the animated movie. The movie was already good, mind you. Musically, story-wise, the acting, the animation was good. All of it. It was all good. Voice acting, all of it. It was good up until this point. And then they bring out the dude who carries the rest of the movie. He legit carries it. Comedy, sadness, all involved. He even are stressed about he got to get this done or he's cooked. He got to get this done because realistically in the animated series, in the animated movie of Mulan, you're not really worried about, like you are, but it's kind of not falling on Mulan to get the job done. It all falls on Mushu. It all falls on Mushu doing his job or not. That's what it all falls to. So like, and they had the spirits of the ancestors. Hilarious. Where was that at in the live action? Where? We needed that. They were hilarious. So them not being there, Mushu not being there, Cricket not being there. The only thing they got right in this joint, honestly, was the horse. The horse was there. That's the only thing they got right in this joint thus far is the horse. And you barely see the horse a couple times. Mulan still, she sleeps in the tent with the guys when she gets to camp. She never slept in that tent with the guys. She slept in her own tent outside the camp. I guess they tried to make it more realistic. Like, yo, we on an army base. Nobody can be outside the army base. Like, why would you sleep outside the army? I guess that's what they try to make it. But, damn it. Put her ass on that tree right outside the camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, because then you don't get made out. It's easy. Like, then she gets to camp. And Shane, the lover boy she fall in love with, the captain of her unit, is no longer a captain of their unit. He's a fellow soldier. His dad is no longer there. These are vital pieces. Because if not for his dad dying in that battle right after their training and stuff, Shane is clear minded going into the next phase of these battles. Shane was not clear minded going into the next phase of these battles. His dad just passed. Like, bro, you don't like. I don't know about y'all. I think about these things when it comes to storytelling. All these things play a major key to me. For them to cut that out of the movie was just like it seemed pointless, honestly, because the movie was like it wasn't filled with anything except music at certain points. No, like not a lot of dialogue to this degree. They ran a couple jokes about Mulan stinking, but it's like she took showers by herself. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you didn't have to make up a reason that, you know what I'm saying? You didn't have to make up a thing like, oh, she wasn't showering. She was showering by herself. You know what I'm saying? She took bath times by herself. Oh, there was no plotting. Like, remember Mushu in the animated movie? He wrote the letter and everything for her platoon to go out before they was ready because they needed help. He said the dad needed help. It was a total lie, but he had to get them out ready so she could become a war hero. He was plotting to put her in danger so she could become a war hero. There was none of that. Mushu was just flying in the sky with no words. Let alone Mushu flying in the sky. Let me jump gears for a second. The huntsman, or whatever they was called, they leader. He always had the Falcon. We know from the animated series. He had the Falcon on the shoulder. The Falcon turned out to be a witch. Live action Falcon on the shoulder was straight up a witch who can transform to whatever she wanted. Who was killing people. Like, I understand you making a vicious Falcon because the Falcon was vicious in the animated movie. But come on now, man. Get me fired up over that because it's like you didn't have to ruin it. You did not have to ruin it. The other movie that I was talking about was The Little Mermaid, but I never saw the original, so the movie was stupid to me. The live one that I saw. But I'm not sure how it compares to the original, so I'm not sure what they had to stay in line with or whatever the case was, but I'll get into that another time. But to finish off Mulan, like, yeah, the bad guy, he was cold. He was cold in the animated series. On this next joint, he's like it's kind of like, he's not funny. It's not funny, but it's kind of a comedic like aspect to him that's like because they didn't have Mushu to carry the comedy, they had to put it somewhere. So it's like certain things that he dealt with, you just like it was funny to me. Maybe it wasn't funny to everybody else. It was pretty funny to me. Like the fact that his Falcon had a mind of their own that didn't do what he said. And then he had to convince his army about certain things. It's just like, I thought this dude ran his army with fear alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is he talking to them like they his equals? I thought he ran with fear alone. You know what I mean? Like, it's just certain things like that. Like his Falcon, he throw the hand up, he go do his business, and that's it. That's it. His top 3 henchmen was like the most fire bulls. And they really didn't make them out to be nothing. It was just some random cousins. Just some random cousins. Like, his army was cold. Like, they was fighting and everything in the snow. They were fire. But, like, they just downplayed a lot of things. And I was just so sick. So sick that it wasn't the Mulan that I remember, bro. Because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Mulan. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm a fan of Disney. Disney makes some heat. Speaking of Mulan, I was pissed. Big pissed. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys today, honestly. Like I said, next week we're gonna definitely run on schedule. So like Tuesday or Thursday, the new pod will be out. Not including this one. This one is coming out this Saturday. Today, I'm releasing it literally right after I'm done this jump, so probably around like 5 o'clock. It'll be released on today. But that's it for you guys, man. Thanks again for listening to another EDC podcast. We are everywhere for you: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube if you watch the videos, any other place you get your podcast from. You can follow us on there. And again, on the videos, we are on YouTube for you. So right under my page, that's Ian Dunlap, Ian Jones-Dunlap, honestly, because there's another Ian Dunlap. If you try to look my name up, he does like investments and stuff like that. Shout out to Cuz, but like, I need to use my hyphenated name just to get full pickup. Or you can just pull up E Don't Care, pull up my gaming channel. But you know, you can always go to the other link to get to my main page. But again, man, thank y'all for listening. I'm out.